Oh, a Beavis and Butthead sequel. I never thought I'd see the day. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody is doing well. Well guys, it's true. They have made a Beavis and Butthead sequel to Beavis and Butthead Do America, which came out darn near 30 years ago. I want to say roughly about 26 years ago. I never thought I'd see the day. I never actually thought they would make another movie. I thought maybe they would back in the 90s, and then when they didn't, all the years passed. I never thought they would wait this long and then make one. But I gotta tell you, I watched it, and I'm glad they did. And I want to talk about it. But before we talk about it, guys, I got to ask, do you like Blu-ray hunting trips, movie reviews, unboxing, NECA hunting trips? Please feel free to hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you. All right, guys, let's talk about Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe. I believe is the name of it. I'll put a poster right here. So I didn't even know they were doing this. I heard something a couple years ago that maybe something was in the works. I never actually thought anything would actually come of it. And then 2 weeks ago, I think I saw a trailer, which blew my mind because I hadn't heard anything about it in a long time. And then I saw that it was already streaming, like 2 days ago. I was looking through something on the TV, and it popped up that it was streaming already, which just blew my mind because I was like, well, I gotta watch it now. I did not even think that this was ever going to happen, let alone this soon. I grew up on Beavis and Butthead. I was a big Mike Judge fan. I loved Office Space, Idiocracy, Silicon Valley, Beavis and Butthead, King of the Hill. Pretty much anything that he did I thought was funny. And I was a little hesitant going into this film, having it been so long since they've really done anything. They did some episodes back in like 2011. So a little over a decade ago, they did some episodes, and I remember those being kind of funny. But a whole movie, I was a little nervous. But I got to tell you, they got it right, and it was hilarious. I thought maybe I'd maybe actually mature over these years and not find the crude humor of Beavis and Butthead still funny. I was wrong. It's hysterical. I laughed the entire time. Let's delve into the movie a little bit. Okay, so I'm even laughing to myself talking about the plot point of this. So the basic plot of Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe is it starts off with Beavis and Butthead during current times sitting on their couch, basically addressing the audience, basically saying, hey, where have we been? But you guys are wondering where we've been. You know, we haven't been around forever. And they start to tell this story, which then it does a flashback, and it takes you back to when they were still in high school in 1998, and they're at a science fair. Well, being Beavis and Butthead, of course, things go awry. They cause trouble. Stuff blows up. They damage a whole bunch of school property, and they have to go to court. So they go to court, and instead of being sentenced to jail, the judge feels like they haven't really had a chance or had opportunities. So he decided instead of putting them in jail, he's going to give them an opportunity, which might set them on the straight and narrow, you know, kind of straighten them up and mature them a little bit, and it might be the best thing for him. So he sends him to NASA, which it's kind of funny. I'm actually wearing this. I didn't plan this. I'm actually wearing a NASA shirt. They go to NASA and get to do an internship there. Once they're there, they're mistaken by astronauts for being geniuses and are invited to train and go up on the next space shuttle launch. Well, once they get up to space, they realize that Beavis and Butthead are actually morons, and they're not the geniuses that they once thought, and they kick them out of the spaceship. So Beavis and Butthead go floating through space till they reach a black hole, which then sucks them in and shoots them out in the year 2022. And that is your basic plot point. Without really doing too many spoilers, that's your basic plot of Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe. Now, the beauty of them doing it this way is that Beavis and Butthead are still the same. You know, they got shot out of 1998 into 2022, so they haven't had time to like mature or grow up or adapt or anything. They're basically just being tossed into a complete foreign like almost like a complete foreign land to them. They don't know anything of what's going on in 22. They still have the mindset of what they were like in 1998. They still think that what was acceptable and borderline acceptable back in 1998, which is definitely not acceptable, a lot of those things in 2022, they're doing all the same shenanigans that they did in 1998, which just causes all kinds of problems. But they delve into all kinds of crazy stuff from like 2002, everything from Beavis and Butthead misunderstanding what white privilege means and acting on that, all the way to Beavis falling in love with Siri on a cell phone because he believes she's a real person. And it's just so funny to watch them interact with this world that they don't understand, being Beavis and Butthead. It makes for comedic gold. Now, this new movie very much follows the same kind of like storyline as the Beavis and Butthead Do America. It's a road movie. They have, government official type people after them the whole time who are thinking that Beavis and Butthead are a lot smarter than they actually are. And basically what happens is when they get transported into 2022, the first thing they see is a big sign for a woman running for governor who happened to be the astronaut back in 1998 that kicked them out of the space shuttle into space. Now, the whole reason that they were up in space is because they thought they were going to score with this lead astronaut woman. So basically what they do is they get into 2022 and they go on a mission to find this woman so that they can score. And now, because they came through a black hole, this shows up on some radars, and you get the government officials involved, thinking they're some sort of aliens. So you got the government on their trail. And of course, like I said before, the government just thinks that they're smarter than they actually are. And their whole quest is just to meet up with this woman so they can score. And that's kind of how the movie just progresses through. You're meeting different Beavis and Buttheads from different dimensions. There might only be one or two, but they meet with the Beavis and Butthead who are considered to be the smart Beavis and Butthead. And so they're interacting with them, and they're letting them know that they need to basically get back through the portal and back to 1998. So otherwise there's going to be like this huge catastrophic like event, I believe is what it was. And yeah. And it's absolutely hilarious. And the beauty of this whole film is that they don't change. And that was the one thing that I was so worried about, is the fact that I was like, how are they going to do this? I mean, are they going to be older? I mean, have they been living in 2022? Have they adapted? Do they understand? And just the fact that they did it this way, to just shoot them into this foreign area that they don't understand with the same mindsets as they had in 1998, is a perfect way to do a movie like this if you're choosing to do it, 26, 27 years after the first movie. Mike Judge did it absolutely perfect. He couldn't do it any better. Yeah, guys, and that's about it. I'm going to talk about the movie. I don't want to delve too deep. I don't really want to give a whole lot of spoilers. But yeah, if you like Beavis and Butthead, like I do, you're going to get old Beavis and Butthead. That's exactly what you're going to get, just in a modern time. They don't change. They're exactly the same. The same old jokes that are, kind of just corny and ridiculous and kind of just trashy jokes are all still there. But let's take a look at that real quick, too. If you look at Beavis and Butthead, they're far tamer than a lot of the stuff that's out today with your, even like where your South Parks have gone. You got your South Parks, Family Guy, all those shows that came out in the 90s that are still going, that are just much raunchier. Beavis and Butthead is far more tame. Just, still crude and, immature, but definitely far more tame. And it sticks true to its roots. It doesn't try to do too much shock value or anything like that. It just sticks to its roots, and that's what makes this movie work. I think if they did it any other way, it was going to fail. But luckily for us, it did not, and it worked, and it's hilarious, and I thought it was awesome 2 thumbs up. I can't wait to watch it again because I think it'll be even funnier the second time through. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's all I got for you today. Let me know in the comments below too. Did you guys watch it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you grow up with it? Are you new to it? Let me know in the comments below. I love talking about this stuff. Anyway, yeah, like I said, guys, that's all I got for you today. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know you guys like what I'm doing. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.